Drastic change in the nation of Colombia. The presidential runoff elections with two very different candidates. How will the relationship with the United States be impacted? That's the question. Here's ABC's Victor Oquendo with the details.
In Colombia, an unpredictable and deeply polarizing race enters its final stage. On one side, Gustavo Petro, a leftist and former guerrilla member. On the other, Rodolfo Hernández, a wealthy businessman dubbed the Colombian Donald Trump, both heading to a runoff this Sunday in a presidential election like no other before in Colombia.
Colombia, for most of its history, has had in power a ruling elite. And now you've had this situation where people are very tired of right or left. And this is completely unprecedented for Colombia.
The future president will face serious challenges, a country with a poverty level of 40%, and like the rest of the world, still grappling with the effects of COVID, inflation, and the 2021 social upheaval. Protests in Colombia's major cities devolving into chaos and bloodshed. And the protesters are now calling for real economic reform that will aim to close the gap between the rich and poor in their country.
Hay todo un volcán que está a punto de estallar.
Estamos cansados con la corrupción.
And with candidates on complete opposite sides of the spectrum, Colombia will experience a fundamental shift.
Buenas noches.
Things are very tense and very polarized. There's also tremendous disinformation against both of the candidates that has stirred up tremendous passions.
Rodolfo Hernández was the big surprise during the first round.
A mí no me gusta.
A political outsider who has refused to debate and has mostly campaigned through social media.
Él tiene un estilo muy auténtico, tal vez no es libreteado, que se vea un político que siente, le da alguna ira o le da tristeza, y él no tiene reparos en ocultar sus sentimientos.
He promises a small government and to end corruption, but critics say he does not have a formal plan, and it's unclear who would make up his cabinet.
Politiqueros no quiero. Politiqueros sobran, son los que arruinaron a Colombia. No voy a hacer eso. Confíen en mí. Mírenme en los ojos. Léame en los labios. No les voy a fallar.
His competitor, Gustavo Petro, a senator and former mayor of the capital city of Bogotá, a leftist who has promised to boost state involvement and make changes to the economic system.
Estamos muy cerca de ganar la presidencia de Colombia y de que ustedes se vuelvan poder. El pueblo negro de Colombia, las mujeres, los jóvenes.
A past in a guerrilla group that demobilized in 1990 and declarations that he would resume dialogue with Venezuela, raising concerns. If elected, Petro would be the first leftist in power in the history of the nation.
What Petro has said is that Colombian economy can no longer be focused on extractive industry, which is mining, oil. I think that would cause fear in investors of instability or unknowing what will be done in terms of the economy.
Many of those investors in the United States in both the mining and manufacturing sectors, the U.S. also imports crude oil from Colombia.
Petro lo que va a hacer es poner mucho más grande este estado para que llegue a diversas capas y no solo a las élites, donde a Hernández ni siquiera le conocemos mucho las ideas. A Petro se le conoce más un programa estructurado.
The alternative, an unpredictable leader, according to his critics, with an unclear agenda.
Thank you again, Mr. President, for being here.
Changes in the United States' third largest trade partner in Latin America that could make the markets react. President Biden named the country an important non-NATO ally earlier this year.
Whatever changes might be made, there will be actual dialogue.
Changes both Cesar and Juan hope will steer Colombia in a better path.
La esperanza mía es que quede el ingeniero Rodolfo Hernández y podamos preservar nuestro sistema económico.
Me da una esperanza porque la mayoría de población colombiana está con unos índices de pobreza muy elevados y pues la sociedad en general necesita ayudas del Estado.
An important election we'll certainly keep monitoring. Our thanks to Victor.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.